So this video is for all you home sellers out there, and buyers are forming an opinion before they even walk through the front door. This is Jason Valentine with Coldwell Banker High Desert Realty. And you know, sellers, I want to talk to you about first impressions. Not about pricing, not about negotiations, not about appraisals, first impressions. Because buyers are making decisions about your home earlier than most sellers are going to realize. They're forming an opinion about the photos that they see online. They're forming an opinion when they read the property description, and when they pull up to the curb, and they're forming an opinion as soon as they walk through the door. And once that first impression is formed, it can be very hard to change. That's why preparation matters so much before your home even goes on the market. The home does not have to be perfect. I mean, most buyers understand that every home will have a little something going on with it, but the home does not if the home does not feel cared for, clean and easy to live in, well, that's where the problems start. So let's start with the online presentation. Most buyers see your home online before they ever decide to schedule a showing, and that means photos matter, lighting matters, clean rooms matter, clutter matters, and if the photos make the room look dark or crowded or messy or poorly maintained, many buyers will never come to see the property in person. That might simply scroll to the next listing, and that's where prepared photos can really make an important decision or important change in your listing. You want to be sure your photos look clean, they look decluttered, they look like there's lots of natural light in the house, highlight some of the best features, and the home is easy to understand. Next comes curb appeal. When a buyer pulls up to a property, they immediately start judging that property. Is the yard maintained? Is the entry space maintained? Is there trash or clutter outside? Are weeds taking over? And does the home feel generally cared for? Sometimes it means trimming the bushes or pulling weeds or sweeping the porch and making the entrance feel welcoming. Small things can change the feeling of a home, and then when they come inside, well, buyers want to picture themselves living in that home. And it's hard to do if every room feels packed with personal belongings, items, extra furniture, or distractions. So decluttering isn't about hiding who you are, it's about creating room for the buyer's imagination. A buyer should be able to see the size of the room, the layout, the storage, and how they can use the space. This is something we don't want to talk about. Smell also matters. Sometimes sellers overlook this, but things like pet odors or smoke or strong smelling cooking smells can all be real turnoffs for home buyers. So a clean, neutral smelling home gives buyers more confidence. And then let's jump into repairs, right? A loose handle, burnt out light bulbs, damaged trim, or dripping faucets, they can all kind of add up to the buyers mentally. And they start thinking, well, if this is what I can see, what can't I see that's also been neglected? So the goal is not to remodel the whole house before selling. The goal is really to just remove unnecessary objections, because buyers are already thinking about payment, interest rates, inspections, insurance, and whether they're making a smart decision or not. So don't give them any reason to hesitate. Make the first impression easy. Now, make the home easy to like, easy to show, easy to photograph, easy to walk through, easy to understand, and most of all, easy to say yes to. That's the seller's job before an active launch in the MLS. When sellers prepare well, the marketing works better, the property shows better, it feels a little bit better, buyer feedback improves, and offers are likely to come in place of confidence, or come from a place of confidence instead of a place of caution. So before you list, walk through your home like a buyer. Not like an owner, but like a buyer. What would you notice first? What would concern you? What would distract you? And ultimately, what would make you say yes to this property? Those questions matter, because first impressions sell homes faster. So if you're thinking about selling, let's do a pre-listing walkthrough before your home goes on the market, and I can help you identify some simple and easy ways to improve your first impression. This is Jason Valentine with Coldwell Banker High Desert Realty. You can reach me on 505-863-4363, my cell phone, which is 575-496-1068, or there's a link here in the description on this video, and we can get you connected. Talk to you later. Don't let the first impression be the last impression that buyers see on your house. Thanks. Bye-bye.